gonna do is make some coffee. This is the coffee that I like to use, Donut Shop. Alright guys, so I just made a coffee for me and my husband. This is one of my favorite restaurants, Illuminati's. Sorry, I came outside because the boys were fighting. My husband's in there obviously, but kids just don't get along every day. So I have till 7:30 p.m. to eat all of my calories. And I always break my fast with a coffee, and then I usually think about what I want to eat for the day. I don't usually plan the day before. That usually doesn't work out. Usually I wake up and I want something else. So I'm going to start entering stuff into MyFitnessPal and see how my day is going to go. I definitely know I want like one of the cupcakes I made yesterday. And then I have the bacon that I made the other day. I want to make a BLT. And some leftover chicken from the roasted chicken, just like a handful. That chicken was so small. Usually when you open those chickens from the stores you buy cooked already, they're at least almost the size of the container. This thing was like in the middle of the container, and there was like, it was really small. I couldn't believe it. So I definitely know I'm having that. I might make like half a sandwich with the chicken. That's how little there is left. And then have a BLT. So I have a tomato and lettuce. So that's gonna be good. And then I have to figure out how many calories I have from there, and then I just kind of plan out what I want. That salsa was good the other day. I wish I had more of that salsa. So good. I don't think the Strax by me carry is that we went to a different Strax that day because they're doing construction on our Strax, and the parking lot was just insane that day. So we're like, let's try a different Strax. I can't believe I lost 4 pounds so far. It's not even weigh-in day. I'm just like, what? I mean, my official weigh-in day is going to be Wednesday, but I guess today is day 7, so I could say I lost 4 pounds this week, really. I just want to kind of do like the whole weigh-in Wednesday type of thing. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I'm just glad that I found something that works. I did kind of like test runs with this in the last couple months, and it worked. I just had to be in the mindset ready to do it. And I just felt ready a few days ago. I was actually going to start when my kids went back to school. And then I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to be walking them to school, you know, as the fat mom. Like, I would like to lose some weight, you know, so maybe the crossing guard will notice I lost, you know, like 20 pounds before he sees me again. Or I just don't want my kids to be bullied. I seemed like I was having some issues towards the end of the year with these 2 girls in the front. They would just like give me this dirty look, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And even vlogging, I think, will be easier. I have another vlogging channel with almost 2,000 subscribers, and I do vlog quite a bit, but it's usually just my head. I don't film from waist down. That's why this channel is kind of like a little bit of a freedom, because it's called Fat Vlogger. You guys know I'm losing weight, so I feel like completely free to show my entire body, like when I'm cooking in the kitchen or walking to the fridge or doing things around the house. But as my other channel, I like am scared. Like I feel like I have to like do certain angles and all kinds of things. So I feel like this channel gives me more freedom. And then also when I'm editing, it's every day reminding me like, wow, you really need to, you know, get in shape. You need to get healthy, because I'm seeing like looking in a mirror every day basically. So this channel has really helped me out a lot. Everyone that's commenting every time, like, you have no idea like what your comment means to me. Like, even if you're saying like you're doing a good job, like even if you're just telling me I'm doing a good job, if I get a comment, it just like makes my day. It keeps me going. So, and I will reply. So if you have time to leave a comment for me, you know, just keep me motivated. It makes my day if you can take 2 seconds of your time. I don't know what it is. I just love, you know, getting the comments. I guess it's just a natural human thing, right? To be told you're doing a good job, you know, or something like that. It's like your comment is like my sticker that kids get when they're in kindergarten and when they're doing a good job. Sorry, I just put my contacts in and my eyes are just like watering like crazy. Oh, it feels so peaceful to be outside. It's warm, but at least my husband can deal with them acting like idiots for a few minutes. I always thought, because when I was pregnant with Aiden, I was pregnant with twins, and I lost one of the twins. And, you know, Aiden came out healthy, and that's awesome. And then I had Harvey a couple, you know, like 2 years later, and he was healthy, and that was awesome. But I always wondered if they were twins, if they would have gotten along. You know, if the twins would have, you know, survived together, and then if they would have gotten along. But I met somebody that has twin, I think it was girls, at the park the other day, and she's like, they were always at each other's throat, telling each other they were ugly, and they're identical twins. She's like, would fight, call each other ugly. It's like, how are you guys fighting about that? You guys look exactly the same. So I was like, okay, well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Some days they're really good, some days they fight. I always just, when I was pregnant, when I had Aiden, I was like, well, I need to have, you know, hopefully we can have one more, so they have a playmate, somebody that can play with them and stuff like that. And it's just, some days they play, some days they don't like each other at all. But that's okay. That's a part of life. Things that people that have kids don't really share. There's so many things I didn't know about being a parent until I actually had kids. I didn't know it was this hard. I won't change it for anything, but I didn't know it was this hard. I didn't know it was this hard financially, emotionally, everything. It's hard, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for 7 years now, and I don't take much time for myself at all, to be 100% honest. I don't go grocery shopping by myself very often. Maybe since they were born 3 or 4 times I have in the past 7 years. Usually I go with somebody or do grocery pickup. I have a little bit of anxiety, but I think being home with them for 7 years, or at least with Aiden, because Harvey's only 5, has made my anxiety worse, because I feel like I have to stay home. I gotta take care of them, which is, I'm being a good mom, I feel like. But I feel like when they're both in kindergarten, or Harvey's in kindergarten and Aiden's in 2nd grade, that, you know, for those 6 or 7 hours, you know, maybe I'll get myself back a little bit. I won't have a car most of the days, but I want to do that order what's in front of you challenge. We only have one car, so I have to do it, you know, when my husband's home, but I think that would be fun to do on this channel. I want to do like walk into the grocery store. It depends. Like maybe some days I feel like I don't care if anyone's watching me film. Then other days I'm like, shut it down. So, but I feel like the other day I was like, when we were at where were we at? Freddy's at Custard. Somebody was like looking at us, and I did stop filming, but then I like turned it right back on. I'm like, I don't care today. I want to make this video. So if there's something you would, you know, are looking for a weight loss channel to do, let me know. I feel like I've opened myself up quite a bit. I showed pictures of myself at the beginning, which were embarrassing and hard to post, but I did it. And I showed my measurements. I've been weighing it every day. I'm being 100% honest. So I don't know what else there is I could do. I do want to do try-on hauls in the future. I think it'd be fun when the boys are both in school to like walk to, you know, Ross or Walmart or something like that and try on clothes. I don't buy clothes very often. I hate shopping, but it's because I'm overweight. I used to love going shopping for clothes, but I hate it. I could probably count the amount of shirts I've bought on my hand in the last 7 years on my hands. It's nothing really to do even having kids. It's just hard to shop when you see something really beautiful on the rack and you're like, this has got to fit, you know, I can't be bigger than this, and you go try it on and it's like, no. So I have a lot of pajamas. I have a lot of, you know, baggy shirts. I don't have a lot of, you know, I do own some things that is from like my past when I was, you know, thinner, but I don't fit in them anymore. I'll have to do I did this on my other channel. I'm trying to figure out if I should redo it or just post it again, because I am the same weight as this old video I made. So if I do post it, I'll like say some sort of disclaimer, because I think my hair color is different. So, but yeah, I'm the same weight as I made that video 2 years ago. That's a sad thing. That's when I was trying to do keto and it didn't work out. It didn't work out for my husband either. It's not working out for my sister-in-law. I hope she stops soon. I'm just really worried about her because she has the same mindset as me. And I feel like on this diet, you can eat whatever you want. So there's no cheat days. You know, if I want to go to Burger King one time this week, I just make sure it's part of my calories. I enter what I want, and then that's the end of it. But if you're on keto and you're like, you know, you're eating bacon or an avocado and a salad one day and olive oil and butter and whatnot, and then, you know, you do good for like 4 days, and the next day you're like, somebody wants you to go to a birthday party, and then all of a sudden you see that cake, you're staring at the cake, and you're like, you know what, I've only been on keto for 4 days. I'm just gonna go ahead and have the cake, and I'm gonna eat whatever's here today, so I don't feel left out, and people don't, you know, think I'm trying to be rude, and I'll start keto tomorrow. So then you eat all that cake and you do all that stuff. So all that fat and everything you ate is like, it's pointless. You're not in ketosis anymore. Your body's gonna hold on to that fat, plus you ate all this other crap. So then the next day you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna do keto again. So then you do keto for like 3 or 4 days, maybe 5, and then something else comes up, maybe a work event. And they're like, oh, free, you know, we're ordering free pizza, we're doing this, we're doing that. And then you're like, oh, free pizza. I don't want to like not have free pizza. I don't want to hang out with my coworkers. So I'm going to stop doing keto and I'm going to eat all this pizza and whatnot. And I'll start keto tomorrow. So that's why for people like me and my sister-in-law, keto does not work. You have to have something that can be sustainable and something that can work day to day. Some people have amazing willpower. There are some people that are kicking butt on keto, like rock on, but it's not for everybody. Intermittent fasting is awesome. I do try to make sure I get some fruits and veggies in during the week, but if I want to eat something, I'm going to eat it. And obviously the scale's going down 4 pounds, and you guys can see what I've had this week. I had a cheeseburger from Freddy's. I had fries. I had a cupcake last night. I had some chicken. I had like them wrapped in burritos with some salsa. I had chips and salsa. I had a Diet Coke. I had a Diet Dr. Pepper. I had lots of water. I can't even think of what I ate this week because I haven't been deprived at all. If I was on a diet, I bet you could remember what I had. I had a salad, and you know what I mean? I did have a salad one of the days. It was a blue cheese salad. That was good. I should have one of those salads today. But that's the whole thing. Like, if you're trying to do keto and what's happening to you is like what I just discussed, please quit. It really messed me up. I tried doing keto for 2 years, kind of within that same thing. Like, I'd go like maybe, I think the longest I went was 14 days doing perfect keto. And then I'd go and screw up. And it was just like an endless cycle for 2 years. Now I have edema in my foot. I'm still like trying to chug all this water. My electrolytes in my body are screwed. And my doctor thinks it's because of keto. If you look up other people that have went through it, it's because of keto. And it's not because of like the keto diet. Like, I don't want people that do keto coming and attacking me. It's because I did keto and I didn't do it 100%. If you can't do keto 100%, no cheat days, I don't recommend it. Maybe if you do keto for 30 days and you carb up for one, there's some people that do carb ups and then you do 30 days keto again, like that's good. But I was doing a carb up like every 5 days. It messed my body up. It messed me up. And seeing so many people doing it is what made me keep going. And it just, yeah, I mean, it's getting better. It's better than it was. It was doing a lot better, and then my mother-in-law passed away, and then I wasn't drinking a gallon of water for like 7 days, and now it's kind of back. It's not horrible, but it's whatever. So I just got to make sure that I drink a lot of water, and I'll be good to go. The gallon of water thing was helping a lot. All right, guys, well, thank you for having coffee with me. I'm not sure if you're drinking coffee on the other side of the screen, but I'm sure it looks psychotic, just sitting on my porch talking to myself. Well, at least the camera's in front of me, so maybe people think I'm talking to a friend. You guys are my friends for real though, but like maybe people think I'm FaceTiming somebody. Whatever. All right, well, I'm gonna go plan my day, and when you see me again, I'll be having lunch. I don't do breakfast most of the time. I do lunch and dinner. Coffee's like my breakfast. So, and it's just heavy cream, no sugar. I think I put 2 tablespoons of heavy cream because I just haven't been measuring it lately, but I think maybe it's a tablespoon and a half. All right, I'll see you when I have my next meal. Bye. Hey guys, it's time for lunch. I have a BLT here, lettuce, bacon, and cheese. This is Toronto bread and then some mayonnaise. Yum. And I also have lightly salted Lay's chips. I've been craving a BLT for a few days now. This bread is amazing. I have my cup of water here. And then this is a paper straw from Dollar Tree. I filled my cup with ice from the fridge. And then I added my gallon of water so I can keep track of it. Because I figured if you add ice to your drink, it's kind of hard to keep track, right? I'm not sure if I'm overthinking it, but so that's what I'm doing. These are actually better than the ones that are like crazy salted. I like the lightly salted ones. This is so good. It looks so big on camera. The bread is 200 calories. I got 3.5 slices of bacon, or 2.5 slices of bacon. Some lettuce. 2 slices of tomato. I'm gonna have the rest of the tomato on a salad later. I have my whole day planned out. So I'm having this and some chips, and then it's 1 o'clock right now. And then probably around 5 or 6, I'll have a big salad with a meatball hot pocket. I bought the hot pockets for my kids. Try to give more of a variety of things they would try. But my son didn't like the meatball pocket, and since it comes with 2, I'm gonna eat the other one. Same thing happened the other day. My husband didn't like the steak and cheddar, so I had the other one. I thought it was okay. I wouldn't buy it again, but it was edible. They all seem to really like the pepperoni one. So I haven't bought Hot Pockets in years, but we went out last shopping. They were so cheap, $2 for a box of 2. I was like, why not? These chips are so good. I'm sad they're gonna cut our trees down soon. This one right here has gotten hit by lightning like a lot, and windstorms. See all the broken branches. And then this one is like just won't even grow leaves this year. I wish we had more bushes here because there's a huge apartment building. Why I don't like being in the backyard much with my kids. I want to go swimming. I just need to like forget about it and just go. But there's like, 30 windows staring at us. They're probably watching me film this right now. It's just weird. When I first moved to Chicago, I lived, what is the address? I can't remember the address. It was on Bosworth, and it's this huge apartment building. I guess Al Capone used to like have the whole 6th floor, and I lived on the 6th floor. And then they went through renovations, and I moved to they were like rotating people out, so they finished 510. So then I was in 610. I moved to 510. And people kept rotating. And oh my God, it was like so haunted there. It got crazy when they were doing construction. But I actually love the security of living on the 6th floor. I felt like nobody could hurt me. No one could break into my house. Like, it was pretty awesome. But we weren't in the best neighborhood. I just lost a piece of bacon on the floor. That makes me sad. Four more days. Oh, 3 more days till 4th of July. I'm tired. My kids kept asking me, how many days to 4th of July? Like the other day, and the same day over and over again. It's like 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, 5 days. So now I keep thinking it's 5 days. It's like, why do you keep asking the same question? Write it down. I'm actually really tired. My husband had to work overnight last night, and I don't sleep well when he's not home. And so I'm just like, how am I gonna get through today? Usually I would take sleeping pills from Walmart on those days, but they've been sold out. I like the sleeping pills in Walmart. They're a gel. It's I think they're called like gel pills, and like I could take one at like 3 o'clock in the morning and have to wake up at 8, and like I don't feel groggy or weird. So I've been really liking those, and they actually work for me. There's some that, like, one time we were going on a road trip and I bought Target sleeping pills. Didn't work because I was trying to fall asleep so that I could be asleep while my husband drove. But usually, like, my brain and like I get too excited that we're on a road trip, like I just can't shut down. So I took the Target sleeping pills. Nothing happened. So that was a fun day. Next time I know I could take the Walmart ones because those knock me out if we're ever in that situation. Like, for instance, like if we want to go to New York, he would drive 6 hours and I would sleep 6 hours. We always leave like at 11 o'clock midnight, and then so when he was done driving, I could take over and he could sleep. He can sleep no matter what. I'm jealous. He has no problem sleeping. We live in Hammond, Indiana. And it's funny because I always thought we lived in Whiting. It's really freaking confusing. I mean, technically we do. It's just, I guess, like Hammond and Whiting, it's just weird. Like Hammond picks up our trash. Hammond, Indiana picks up our trash, but our address is Whiting. But like when we try to go to the library to get a library card at the Whiting Library, they won't let us. We have to go, because of our zip code, we have to go to the Hammond Library to get a library card so that we can go to the Whiting Library. So we have to do that soon. I think we're going to do that Thursday. So it's really bizarre. But Chicago's just a few minutes away, and it was way more affordable for us to get a house here. But I did live in Chicago for like 10 years. And I can't say I miss it because we're there all the time. My husband even works in Chicago. But the taxes are insane. If they have street cleaning here, they just go around the cars. They don't put signs up here, nothing. In Chicago, they'll put signs up while you're sleeping, and then you come outside and you got a ticket on your car. They don't give you warning. $80, if I remember right, for the street cleaning ticket. That was our whole grocery budget. I had a newborn. I had to buy formula. We get one outside to go to the grocery store to get formula and groceries, and there's an $80 ticket on our car. And there was no street cleaning signs the night before. I was so upset. You can't fight those things in Chicago. Well, just lie. No, we put them up days before. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. They're sketchy, though. Like, I loved living in Chicago, but I don't love that part of it. Really take advantage of people. This towing company that towed me when I first moved here, I knew they were wrong, but there was nothing I could do about it. And they're just under a huge scandal. They got completely shut down. It's called Lincoln Towing. I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget that day. I was walking this lady's dog. She said I could park in their parking lot. Because I was just going up to get her dog and walking around the block, let it pee, go back when I did dog walking. I got her dog. I came down the stairs within like less than 5 minutes, and Lincoln Towing had my car on their tow truck and taken it, gone. She was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, the least I could do is drive you to your car that got towed. And she paid me a little extra, but I mean, it wasn't her fault. They shouldn't have done that. I'm so happy to see that, but I heard they're going to try to come up under a different name and start again. They're crazy. I was always scared to park in Chicago when I was walking dogs because I had to go to different neighborhoods, and I just never knew if I was going to come out and my car was going to be there. You got to pay for a sticker to be on your car to even drive in Chicago if you live there. City sticker is what it's called. You don't need that here in Indiana. Almost done. Got my llama plate. This lettuce is just kind of, I don't know. I don't want to eat it. It's weird. Make it look like the llama's eating it. The llama's hungry. I swear, it gets so red so easily outside. It's hot. So all I have planned for today is laundry, washing the dishes, cleaning the house, organizing my kids' toys a little bit, more laundry, folding laundry, laundry. I know it's not exciting. All right, so I'll probably see you guys around dinner time when I have a Hot Pocket and a salad, and then for dessert I'm having one cupcake, so yay! Hey guys, hope you're doing good. It is 5:32 and I just made this Hot Pocket. It is 300 calories and I hope it tastes good because it smells good. I have folded 3 loads of laundry so far, cleaned the kitchen, loaded the dishwasher. I don't know. I guess that burns some calories because I'm just like so hungry. I had a cupcake like an hour ago. So everybody else was having a cupcake. I was like, I'll have one with you. So just in case you missed my video yesterday, I'll show what the cupcakes look like. This is what they look like. Yesterday I had one without the sprinkles and stuff on it though. It smells really good. All right, so I'm gonna go drink some more water. I'm drinking at least half a gallon of water today. So I'm gonna drink some more water and eat this, and then I'll check in with you guys when I make my salad. Hey guys, it's time for my last meal of the day. It is 6:53. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my lettuce out. I did end up having that chicken I talked about earlier. Just not feeling it. I'm just gonna have a salad, no chicken on this or anything. I like to put pepper on my salads. Well, I guess I'm not having croutons because our pantry is in my bedroom. I know that sounds weird, but I redid our closet in our room because it's really like short. It's not big enough to hang a shirt. So I just redid my closet in my bedroom to be our pantry. So my husband's taking a nap before he goes to work. That's not gonna work. So I guess I'll save some calories, I guess. All right, I was looking forward to those croutons, but it's okay. Maybe I will put that chicken in it now since the croutons are a miss. There's not that much chicken here. So that's it. So since there's no croutons, we'll have the chicken after all. So this feta is awesome. Feta chunk. That's what I always get. And then I kind of break it into a cube like that. Let's see. Boom. And then it just really complements blue cheese a lot. And if you're like me and you like the chunky blue cheese, and it just, I don't know, it goes really good with blue cheese, believe it or not. I don't like blue cheese. Like if I bought blue cheese at the store to do this with my salad, like fresh blue cheese, no. If it's like made like this, I like it, but the real blue cheese, I don't know. Unless I didn't have the right brand or it went bad. What's up? Cool. Just kind of have to eyeball it. I'm just gonna pour it in this thing and dump it on my salad. All right, we got the rest of the tomato from earlier that I was telling you guys about. Put that on there. I think I'm gonna save this for tomorrow for something. I'm not sure what. That's a lot of tomatoes. All right, now we gotta add our chicken. All right, guys, that is my dinner and the last thing I'm gonna be eating today. Thank you so much for following my journey. Can't believe I lost 4 pounds this week. I'm excited to see what the scale says tomorrow. Bye.